Join me in the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start the engine. Bring down your feet.
When we embarked on our thin and light strategy, is what we call it, we went out to the customer base a couple years ago and we pitched a bunch of ideas. And then consistently what came back to us was, if it's not 500 gigabytes or more, I'm not interested. And the funny thing is, you know, everything I read today says consumers don't care about storage capacity, but all of my customers do. So that's, again, another push into the 2.5-inch form factor, the 5mm form factor, and how we, you know, are really embracing the storage aspect of the hard drive. The strategy is very simple. Get thinner, get faster, be more robust, and also provide the capacity. The funny thing is once our engineers were able to prove that they could get one disk working in a 5mm envelope, you know, as a marketing guy, I said, hey, you know, this should be really easy. How about 2 and 7? And they really took the task. And the reality is our 2 to 7mm and our 5mm drive are related. They're related in that they both try to optimize and maximize the amount of mechanical sway space. And the way we do that is we actually have consolidated the board into a very small envelope. That allows us to have almost the same space inside the drive as you would have in a 9.5mm drive. The second benefit that we've added to this product that's also on our 5mm design is a tight shaft motor. You say, well, you know, that's a pretty expensive investment. We've been investing in tight shaft motors and enterprise drives for years. But if you actually think about it, what a tight shaft motor does is provide, first of all, very good pinch resistance, so that in assembly manufacturing you can protect that product. Also under a palm rest if you're actually compressing the drive inside the system. The second thing is it provides a lot of benefit against vibration, and in a more mobile environment, vibration is extremely tough. And we're currently working with our partners to integrate this type of technology, and we'll see this more in the future. But essentially what we have to do is see an activity, we prevent it through the design, through the mechanical design and robustness, and then we have to distinguish what type of activity do we have. Is it something that's going to damage the product, so we have to protect ourselves? Or is it something that is normal activity and we want the user to have a seamless experience? And that's where the intelligence comes in the drive. It's our seamless user experience that's the goal, right? We don't want the user to really care whether there's a hard drive or an SSD inside their device. What we do want to do is give them a seamless experience, lots of storage capacity, so they can really think about their tablet or their convertible or whatever as a primary device and take everything they need with them. So at the end of the day, our thin and light strategy is all about empowering the user, right, and bringing forth these new technologies into the market. We're just starting this path, and you know, it's really exciting to get our first products into the market, but they're just the first in a long series of products that are coming to really improve and bring a new experience to the PC world.
Now we'd like to shift our focus to the core of the cloud, where all of these globally connected, cloud-connected devices are generating massive amounts of content, all of which ultimately gets stored in these super dense, large data centers, which comprise the core of the cloud. And within that is a novel form of computing that is classified as cloud computing, which is driving massive amounts of storage innovation, and we want to share some of that news with you today. So it's this phenomenon that creates a great innovation opportunity and significant challenge for storage architecture within the cloud. And when you look at the different tools that are available for, say, partners like Quanta who's here today, and they look at ways in which they are architecting systems to help harness all this data, they've got a range of potential technologies that they can consider, spanning everything from very high performance and fast and I/O capable memory technology down to the other end of the continuum where you see more capacity oriented type technologies. So a wide range of storage technologies are available to choose from today with varying degrees and capabilities. And so we now want to talk a little more detail about those specific tools and what WD has been developing to make sure that we can help render that great promise that is cloud computing and establish the trust in your data and in the applications that run on top of that data. So as a result, what you see here is the WD portfolio of what we believe to be the critical building blocks for every data center. And those include things such as the XE product line, WD's multi-generational small form factor 10K performance optimized device technology, our very mature multi-generational RE class of device technology in that tier 2 range, and then our recently announced SE technology optimized for scale-out type deployments. And so then we want to look at that in the context of a broader set of portfolio products from WD, now inclusive of the RED technology, which you see listed on the far right-hand side here, which is optimized for consumer NAS technology. And you can see the XE and the RE and the SE and the setting characteristics and defining attributes of those products, with SE being large form factor SATA interface, 4 terabyte being the maximum capacity, 5-year warranty, 7,200 RPM, it has that stable track and wrap capabilities in it, as well as those enterprise class attributes that we referenced previously. And then we want to compare that to, say, a desktop or client type of device, because a lot of times we have questions about, well, how does that compare or contrast with client type of technology? And you can say these are all technologies that simply do not exist in client type technology because it's just simply not required. So there's a significant contrast in what goes into a desktop type of device, or we classify as a cloud or enterprise type device. I think it's very unique that we as users of the cloud through our mobile devices and our PCs and other ways in which we access the cloud, we're constantly interacting with our data. But once we let go of our data, we never know where it goes. So it's a very unique opportunity that today, with Quanta's help, we're able to showcase what really happens at the core of that cloud. And so what you'll see is the union of WD's innovative device technology matched and married to Quanta's innovative system technology, creating what we classify as the heart of the information economy that you'll be able to touch today.
知道答案嘅朋友，請立即到 WDHK Facebook 讚好，然後到 HK EPC 討論區回答問題，即可以有機會獲得 WD 最新推出嘅 My Passport Ultra 500GB硬碟，名額3位。